Good evening and welcome to tonight's show from DJNTV, Disc Jockey News TV. Tonight's show is brought to you by Electra Voice, DJ Event Planner, DJ Trivia, Odyssey Innovative Designs and Cases, NLFX Professional, Promo Only, and the DJNTV Insiders. It's time for Tuesday Night Live Chat with Brian S. Red and John Young. Okay. Wow, we've got some lag going on. Laggy. Let's see.
Oh, it's not
Well,
bad.
that looks like it's on, but then it looks laggy.
It's close enough.
You know, we really don't have to really worry too much because all of our viewers are here tonight.
Right. No one's watching.
no one's watching. So for those of you who aren't watching out there tonight, welcome for the replay. You're probably going to be sitting around the room, and then you watch this in 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, you were here.
You were here.
Were they taking pictures of us? Hi.
They are. That's
I
the staff.
don't know her. Oh, she's staff.
I think she was staff. So now they're probably going to keep that as evidence in case.
Look, people were here.
There were people here, and they broke things, and that's not good.
This is what they look like.
So thank you guys for those of you joining us tonight out there in the internet world. Tonight we're going to have some discussions going on here, and if you go out to djntv.com/live, that's going to take you to the Chew feed, which is the feed of what's going on over there. So you can open 2 windows. One you can watch over there, one you can watch what's happening over here. So it's like you're here.
Right.
But not yet. Quite.
We were supposed to be outside, but it rained.
That's right. So instead you get us in here right now. So we're broadcasting out to Facebook and YouTube, and unfortunately tonight we're not going to be following any of the chats at all because, we don't have enough staff, enough people to do all of that. So, but for those of you who don't know what's going on, we are at DJ Expo this week in Atlantic City. Tuesday night is the DJNTV Chill event, which happens here at the Irish Pub. Cool old place.
Yeah, I think it's an old speakeasy or something, or
something like that.
It goes way back.
Way back, and you can see it. You go to anywhere in here, walk around, it goes way.
I mean, yeah, you can see behind us. It's like legit tin ceiling in here. So it's the real
the
thing.
The ceiling is. I mean, there's the ceiling right here. It's really.
Yeah, but John's really tall.
Yeah.
He's like Conan O'Brien if he had no hair. He's tall.
There's that. So we're in Atlantic City. We just gotten through DJ Expo Day 2. The exhibit hall opened today.
Yes.
Which is like the highlight for almost everybody here.
Right. Everybody wants to go into the room and scream and lose their voice. Not that I know anything about that.
No. Our voices are going to crack or just kind of dwindle away.
His voice is fine. Mine is gone.
We'll have to hand the microphones to some younger voices because they'll have to carry on. It's
get dubbed.
So we're going to make it just kind of quick on this, and then I think there's a few other people who wanted to jump in. We'll kind of rotate through. A couple of highlights. What did you see today that was kind of like oh my gosh?
The one thing I wasn't expecting to see that I thought was kind of interesting was Shobei's bubble fogger.
The Hurricane.
Yeah, that was cute.
That was very, very cool. Shobei came out with a new fogger, bubbler combo, which was really, really kind of neat.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's not our first time of seeing that. We saw it.
Froggies had that. They call it the flobble.
Yes, the Fobbles.
But that's like that was more of like, I thought more of an industrial kind of machine, like for a concert or something.
Yeah, it looked to be a little
huge. These are kind of like more something that maybe a mobile guy might use up on a totem. I thought they were kind of neat.
Yeah, they had them on a, what do you think about a 9-foot totem?
Yeah, probably.
3 meter probably.
Yeah, probably 8-9 foot totem.
And they blow them across. It was really, really quite cool. We've got some good video footage of that too. But
so it's bubbles and fog and light with color as well.
Okay, was there light in there too?
Yeah, well, the one, if you were facing the Chauvet booth, the one on the left had light.
Had light on it.
Yeah,
nice.
Flashing different colors. So
yeah, just the idea of
fun.
Having that the bubbles coming across and the fog in there, and then when they pop, poof, and there's this little cloud.
I like that.
I like that. That's a cool effect. Because as I was doing a video with Alan, and they're coming down and hitting the front of the camera, and poof, That'll be an interesting video.
So
to
how
check
about
out.
you? What did you see that you liked?
Probably the coolest thing that I almost overlooked is up in the Yorkville room. There's Synergy system up there. It is a 3-way top, and it is 3 15-inch subs, and it's kind of this array system. Way out of our budget for mobile DJs. It's like $7,000 a stack.
Okay.
Way out of our budget, but just the sound quality and clarity that came out of that system. It's like, wow, if I had somebody else's checkbook,
Right.
I would have a new sound system.
Right.
And, well, I'd also need someone to carry it for me. I need a new truck to haul it for me. Possibly maybe a new storage building to haul.
And probably a complete new set of clientele who would need a system
probably.
like that.
And I don't think my wife would be happy with almost any of those decisions.
Probably not.
So, but it was very, very cool. And I was really surprised because you're upstairs in those demo rooms and they're playing so loud and just kind of killing a person, literally.
Yeah.
And then you went in there and it's like, oh, let's talk about the speakers. And then they went through it and they're like, would you like to hear it? And they played it at a volume that was like, wow, there is a volume on speakers.
It really doesn't take much.
Yeah.
But people just can't seem to do it.
Not so well. Not so well.
Not at this show, not this year. It's been, I thought the last several years have been okay.
But
I mean, you go up to bass balls and get your head blown off, but otherwise,
yeah, and that's just basically the capability of those speakers. I mean,
right,
they're
shaking the
they're
foundation.
Like commercial grade, weapon grade.
My gosh, this year it feels like, we're partying like it's 2009. Because I'm losing my voice. It's the first day, and I don't remember talking to too many people in there, but I had to scream at everyone I talked to.
The sound police went through there with their little decibel meter reading, and they went up to the main stage. The main stage is when they have a DJ on. It's just incredible. Yeah. He was about 8 feet away, and he got a reading of 125 decibels. Well, that's a wall of 8 speaker systems going across there, and whatever. Oh my gosh! Yeah. I mean, it was, you couldn't hear anything during that time frame.
Yeah, it's unfortunately for me that's a negative for the show. Yeah. But otherwise, I'm having fun, and I'm seeing people, and I'm got some really good contacts this year for stuff to bring to my channel. Yep. So it's good. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah. There's been some really neat things. A couple of lighting companies that are there and really put on a show. I mean, you've got I like ADJ had their little stations this year, which is really kind of a cool. Well, they have a
thing.
brand new person in charge of the show design. So she's new, she's good, she's doing something unique and different.
It was a really cool idea. Then Edgar went through and kind of took me through the good, better, best, and that was definitely neat. Yeah. Then you've got Eliminator Lighting was there with their setup. Which the cool thing with that is he's like, yeah, we can get any letters made now for those love things that we've seen at weddings. Any letters made. It's like, great, I could get my name, yes, but it'll take like 3 months or 6 months to get them.
Right, it's a 90-day turnaround or whatever. Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. I could plant a tree and it might be up faster than those kids. So there's a little lag time on that. But yeah, that was kind of cool. Rasha Lighting is there with a huge display. That was way overwhelming. There's a lot going on there. You mentioned Chauvet. They've got some new Bluetooth things. Coming up, JMOS and their battery-powered things.
Yeah, and they had a nice light show. I just uploaded a video of that an hour ago because you can't get internet outside of the hotel.
Oh.
They block it. They block it and charge $1,500 to the vendors for internet.
Wow.
Yeah, $1,500. They block it, and then it's like, one of the vendors said, you know what? I'd pay $300. It sucks what I would, but $1,500. We'll go without it.
Wow. Yeah, the internet and I was good enough. Had a good enough signal to do one live stream from upstairs, and that was it. Otherwise, haven't been able to do a thing, unfortunately, up there. So that's why we're over here at the pub, and we can live stream from here. We actually have a good signal. It's looking like we're all green.
All right.
Woo!
Somebody might be watching.
There might be.
Somebody might be.
Somebody might be.
Hi.
You know what? I bet we could tell. This is part of being live. Everybody, you guys get to see. Okay, so we got a few of you out on. Some people watching on YouTube, a few people watching on Facebook and such. So yeah, we got a few of you out there. Thank you for being with us tonight. Education-wise, I got to spend some time in some of the seminars yesterday. I really wanted to make sure I hit quite a few of them. And it's interesting how the education experience differentiates from here to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And it's just that East Coast, a different mentality, a different type of show, a different type of entertainer here than what we have in Las Vegas or at that show.
West Coast, Midwest.
Exactly.
It's
and
different.
that's really, we've talked about that on our show in the past, is that Vegas is very much a Midwest.
Midwest and West Coast show. Yeah, they're driving in from Cali or Phoenix, or they're flying in from Nebraska or
Minneapolis,
Minnesota
Nebraska,
or something.
That's really what it is. And you can definitely see that feel. Whereas you get to, they're talking bar mitzvahs and they're up there on the stage and they say, and then we do this, and they're like, yeah, we do that. And it's not just one or two people. It's a room full of people who are into that kind of, those types of shows where they don't happen as much in the Midwest and in our vicinity for sure.
I was talking to Johnny Dive from Adam Hall, who does LD Systems.
Yeah.
He DJs in New Jersey and does sound and things. He said, like, DJs, anybody who's any good around here, average is ranging between 1,600 and 2,500. That's average.
Yeah.
That's pretty strong for a market to support that. Now, for a guy like you to come into a market and just do that no one else does, that's different. But for everyone to do it, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that definitely helps. Yeah.
That's strong. And then Long Island's even stronger.
Yeah, that is really cool. That is really cool. Yeah,
it's the real deal up here. Boston, Mass is really good. They got going on up here. I mean, anywhere that I've traveled in the world, I feel like that the East Coast of the United States has the strongest market. There's a lot of money going around.
Yeah,
there's a lot of events going around. Everybody wants to show everybody else up at their events.
Yeah, that they do. I don't have that in my neck of the woods. It's generally, it's like they cover the basics and a little bit of frill, and that's about
barn music.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah.
Oh, that's about it. And you save the barn, and that's been my summer. So really, having the small cramped space, that's like some of the barns I played in this summer.
Right.
It's like, oh, there's the feed room, there's where they milk the cows, and there's and we're here.
Over there, No, but it's a solid market over here. And, the show is not as big as it used to be years ago.
Yeah.
It's better than it has been in just a few years back, but it's a strong community over here.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely
strong industry over here too. I mean, there's just a lot of them, and they're the real deal. So it's nice to see.
Yeah, that is.
And the thing I really do like about the show, we've talked about this before, is that you'll get vendors that you wouldn't maybe normally get at places like Mobile Beat.
Yeah.
Because they can drive here in like an hour and a half.
Oh, for sure.
So they're based in New Jersey or maybe New York or New Hampshire or whatever.
One thing I've seen more of this year that is actually somewhat surprising. In the past, you'd see these companies come in here with pallets upon pallets of stuff. And then it would go out the door, and then they would, if there was stuff left by Wednesday afternoon, they would start to move it to their shops. Right. I am not seeing that stockpile on that exhibit hall floor this year.
Not much.
Our friends from Odyssey, David and the crew, they came in there, and he basically is like, we're not bringing anything for stock. He's got a couple of examples, and he's like, we're taking orders, we're giving a great discount.
Right.
And we'll ship it. He goes, I'd rather ship it than.
Right. Oh, yeah, they want to ship.
Yeah, that was really, I'm surprised at the number of that. I mean, talking to the guys from IDJ now, and they're like, yeah, we have some stock in back, but it's not the amount.
Right, that's not why we're here.
Yeah, so that's definitely.
Well, the world's changing. I mean, I was talking to somebody last night. I said, a retailer, and I just asked him, I'm like, how much of your business is people walking in off the street, you demonstrate a product, and they buy it, versus you're taking online orders? Said,
yep.
Oh, we hardly have anybody in the shop. It's all online orders.
They're all coming in the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something, how that has changed and evolved.
So that's the infrastructure of things now. But that's everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the Best Buy conversation, didn't we? Yeah. I mean, I went in to buy a microwave, and there were no microwaves.
Yeah, you have to order it.
What do you mean? You're a store that sells microwaves. I'm like, no, we have to order it. I'm like, well, I can order it from home.
And get about, the same.
Yeah.
But that's the world we are now in.
Yeah, world we live in.
So let's see. There's a couple of things I wanted to mention. We talked about lighting. You talked about the fog bubbles. I wanted to make sure we hit those.
Some
new gear in the audio world. Did you get a chance to check out the Roland 707 yet?
No.
It's over in the left corner there. But some people have been looking at that. It's a little bit smaller than some of their traditional controllers, but with a lot of features built in. They're calling it like a high-bed controller that a person's got to check out. So you'll have to find that tomorrow. I didn't find it myself. I heard this secondhand from some of our folks here tonight. They were like, "Did you see it?" I looked for it. I didn't find it. I didn't look in the particular booth that it was in. So it is here for those of you wondering about the 707. And we've seen Jay Brandon walked us through the 1000E, what is it, SRT?
Yeah.
Yes. So we got to see that controller that is Serato ready and enabled. And
I'm getting a private demo of that tomorrow morning.
Excellent.
So, I mean, it's too loud. I couldn't hardly get any video.
Yeah, it was very tough to.
I'm going to try to sneak in tomorrow early and get as much video as I can before the show floor opens.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we can't talk. I can show you things, but I can't get any information on them.
Yeah.
So.
Another cool thing was Danny Max with Max Photo Booth Design. He's got a little handheld unit for the mini iPad and for the larger iPad, but they're smaller than the footprint we saw back in Mobile Beat or any of them, which is a really kind of a cool little system he's got there. So for those of you looking for that little handheld iPad thing that you can go around, this is something you might want to really look into. I got to look up here, not there. I'm used to looking here. I need to look there.
Yeah, but it's dark. Maybe they can't tell.
They can't tell we're looking in the right spot. Yeah, exactly. I thought we were looking in the right spot. We're looking at the little one.
I look back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like I'm presenting.
Yeah, we can see ourselves down there. And then
go right, go left, and then go down the middle. And make eye contact when you make your points.
We're going to make sure we're getting everyone in the crowd. And most of the people are ignoring us because, well, that's not the first time you guys have ignored us at a show. We're kind of used to it, I know.
Very.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, and, of course, the staff here have been, this young lady and the crew have been running crazy. So we've got, I think when I counted here a little bit ago, I think there were 75 people who are here.
Nice.
That's
and we're not doing what we wanted to do.
Outdoors.com/live. That will take you to the Chew feed that should be showing you what's going on in the other room, which is coming from that camera right over there, where we're coming to you right from this one on the second room, third room. I don't know what this would be. So
behind the gift shop.
DJ Expo is going well. Nice crowd, nice flow through. You guys can see the initial crowd when the door opened this morning. The first gal through the door. If you want to watch the beginning of that video, she comes in and she's like, yeah! She was like all excited because she was the first one in. Then all of a sudden you see her like, oh. And she walks away. It's like, I was number one! Yeah!
I remember I was standing in line for my pass.
At that time?
When they opened the doors. And I was in the line for a long time, but I kept thinking to myself, what difference does it make what line I'm in? I'm just going to be standing here regardless.
You're going to be standing either way, left or right, yeah.
Doesn't matter. But worked out.
Oh, that's funny, yeah.
Now, before we leave tonight, I want to do something. I want to get a picture with John for a new Disc Jockey News Tuesday night thing.
We need to get Todd's wife. She's got a really nice camera.
We'll have multiple people do it in case her camera falls out of the luggage compartment of the airplane on the way home.
Falls into the ocean because
that's our luck. We'll be stuck with the same damn pictures we've had for 6 years.
Yeah, that's been
7 years.
Pretty much true. Yeah. Although Lori was taking some pictures here, so we might have the chance of having something that's more updated.
It'd be nice.
We could use that cool app and just make us older, and it'd probably look accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, it made you like 30 years older, and you think about it 6 years ago, and you think it could be accurate. It could be.
Could be. Could be.
Oh, so DJ Expo, we got 2 more days, Wednesday, Thursday. Tomorrow the exhibit hall's open, and there's seminars going on throughout the day. Then Thursday, it'll be the wrap-up and a giveaway. Did you get a chance to go by where they have the giveaway items that they're doing this year?
No.
They've got Pioneer speakers. They've got a full Mackie sound system over there. They've got Pioneer decks, turntables, just a whole ADJ lighting and trussing, and there's all sorts of things in there. It's like somebody's going to be walking away on Thursday with a great deal of gear.
Probably about the same time that I'm flying over Ohio.
Yeah, that's where we'll be.
Because I'm leaving early.
Yeah, we're leaving. We have to leave, unfortunately, tomorrow, so that means
I
by
need
that
more
time,
DJ stuff that I need a hole in my head.
I'll be delivering newspapers. Speaking of the DJNTV stuff, if you guys go to DJNTV.com/ this would be Expo 2019. That's a link that we put together. It's during this time, we have got a special promotion on the DJNTV Insider area where you guys can go there and join the Insider area. This week only, DJNTV.com/ Expo, EXPO 2019, all one word. That'll take you right to that page, and you guys can check that out if you'd like to kind of join a lot of the people who are here tonight, who are DJNTV Insiders, who are the ones who are on the Facebook group, and they come in and watch some of the training shows and get to learn a little bit from people like Brian and myself. Wait, all of a sudden, it was probably a really good pitch until I mentioned they would learn from us.
That's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, well, maybe
you ruined it.
I was doing so well.
You were doing so well. Yeah.
But hey, sometimes when we talk music, we actually have a moment. We've had some really good shows. Actually, for some reason, some people have been finding one of our music shows recently. And they've been making comments on one of the music shows. I think it was their 70s show. I don't know if they're looking for 70s music. And by the way, if you guys want to find those types of shows, go out to the website, DJNTV.com, type in 70s music on the website, and it'll pop up all of our shows that we did on 70s music. And people have found it this week. It was weird. It's like, why did they find that show? It's like,
I don't know, but I like doing those shows.
Oh, yeah, they're a lot of fun. And
they're fun.
They comment on some of your eclectic tastes. I'm just going to say it out loud. They always say, John, you're so practical in all your musical tastes. So you're the one who picks those songs that'll everyone on the dance floor will know and they'll love. And then they say, and then there's Brian. That plays songs. Some people remember. Most people are like, what? I vaguely. That sounds familiar.
Okay, it's like this. Think of it like this. It's like going back in time for you to like Bangkok, Thailand. Like you have never been there before, so you have no point of reference how different it is, 30 years ago.
No.
So it's like that to pick the weird songs. So you're going back in time, but to some place that you don't know what it looked like in the present.
And that's a good way to describe our music shows when we're talking about it. Yeah, that is.
I like the weird stuff though.
Those are fun. We get to dig into some stuff and play some songs that it's always cool when you see in the chat room and people are like, I remember that song.
My crowds are asking for weird stuff too.
Hell yeah.
My crowds are asking for things that I'm like, what?
A deeper track than what? Yeah.
Well, let me see if I have
it. You want something besides Brown Eyed Girl? No,
I do.
Really?
No, but my crowds this summer, the ones that I've had, are really, I've been impressed.
Yeah.
The weirdo stuff they've asked for and they've responded well to has been fun.
For sure. Some of these barn weddings that I've been to, I've been using that cocktails. We did a couple of shows where we put together some cocktail songs.
Yeah.
I've been using some of those, and oh my gosh, the reaction from the crowd is incredibly, incredibly good there, and gets them ready for that dance floor when we eventually open it up.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of it.
There are a lot of people here, and there's a lot of noise.
Yeah, there are a lot of faces. Some that we recognize, and some people that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
And our waitress is working hard to make sure she gets everybody taken care of there. And sometimes DJs aren't the easiest people to work with.
I'm not sure what happened, but like the waitress will come up to the table and say, somebody ordered a cheeseburger with no onions. Who was that? And then somebody answers, and then, okay, I got chicken fingers with fries. Who's that? And it went on and on like that. But then when my order of fries came up, she just kind of threw them at me and ran away. Like she knew they were for me.
Yep.
So I don't know if I made a good impression on her or a bad impression on her.
She knew they were for you.
But there was no question they were my fries.
So now this year, were the fries warm?
Yeah.
You were able to eat the fries. Last year, if you guys watched our show that we did here from the patio, I think I started the video and said, oh, Brian, here, by the way, we're live. And you had just gotten your fries.
And then they got rained on.
And then they got rain, and there was rain.
And then they got knocked over.
And they were cold. And so the moral of last year's story was he didn't get any of his fries whatsoever. It was sad.
Oh, look, get Pastor Jay over here. Where the hell is he?
Jay is here.
Well, there's Christian right there. Get him over.
Right there.
Christian.
Oh, there he is.
Get over here. Get Christian.
Yeah, Jay's over by the bar area. Jay is over there. He's over there
Surprise!
Probably helping them to be able to mix the drinks properly, because Jay is a man who's concerned about all aspects of the entertainment and service industry.
There he is.
Right?
Yeah, here he comes. Somebody get Jay. Go get Jay. Jay!
He's got it. Jay's going around and he's got to shake hands and kiss some babies and different things.
Get over here. Say hi later. Yeah.
Yeah, we're live. Here. Jay, bounce over here. I'll step out here.
Just real quick. Are we on air?
Yeah, you are on air.
Yeah, we're on the
awesome.
air.
Thank you.
Come on in. Oh, come on, Shay.
Just say hi and give a shout out.
Hey, what's going on? Are we right there?
We're right there. Camera's there.
Wait a second. We're on actually, where are we? YouTube?
We're live. Yeah, we're.
Oh, the camera.
Yes,
oh.
yes.
What's going on? DDJ 1000 SRT.
I had to ask somebody how to say that 8 times before I could type it into
that voice says to me too much talking on the show floor. In the background, of course, I brought the staff with me.
I see
Got the wild man from Boston, Bill. You need something in Boston, that's the guy. How's this party going?
What's
going on, buddy?
A lot of people here. A lot of people
There's a lot of great people. Brian in the background. Yeah. Love you. Love Brian. Brian K. You need a DJ in the Penn area? Brian K. It's a good party. We're inside, a little rain outside. Is that a problem?
But it worked.
Electronics,
We're inside doing it.
That's Shaney's not here, right?
No, she's doing some posting
we don't.
somewhere.
Yeah, no, we don't.
No, we're not.
We're not going to go there to share. She'll probably see this or hear about it.
Why were you talking about me?
I know.
Yeah.
If you're not here at DJ Expo, what you're missing out on is launch of new gear, but the biggest thing you're missing out on is the camaraderie. And I've got to say this real quick. There's one man here, and the best way I can describe him, as a man, one of the kindest. As a person, one of a kind, and that's John Young.
Conan O'Brien's stunt double.
Yeah. No, this is awesome. It's a great party.
So how much did I owe you?
When people talk about going to shows, I know it's a travel issue. I know it's an expense.
Ask me
even
why I
if you come out for 1 or 2 days, or 3 or 4 or 5, just come out, join in and learn. I guarantee, I promise you, you will learn something. In fact, I'll tell you what, if you're a fan of the Disc Jockey News Network, if you're watching this right now, if you come to the next show that's available and you learn nothing and you get nothing out of it, I will give you 20 minutes of my time on the phone, online, whatever you want, with any question you have about DJing, Pioneer gear, lighting, whatever I can help you with, because I'm firmly entrenched in the knowledge that is you're going to better yourself by being at a show like this. It's not an issue of will I learn, it's an issue of what will I learn.
Say hi, Christian.
Hi, Christian.
But I promise you come to a show, you get nothing out of it, hook up with John, talk to his beautiful wife, and I will promise you 20 minutes of my time for free as a makeup for you making the effort to come out and not learn. But I guarantee you will.
He will speak for more than 20 minutes because
I guarantee more than 20.
Jay does not shut up.
You got to hold him to 20
not
minutes.
Not going to happen.
Or make sure you take a day off work.
That might be best. I'm on Pacific Coast time, just in case that comes up.
Yeah.
No, you got to come out to these shows. Just the camaraderie, just the knowledge of knowing these people care about what we do, how we do it, and if there's something they can do to help us, they will 100% of the time. Because we are not a community, we are a group, we are a family. This is us as a family. We are here to better each other. Don't get discouraged by those that charge less, charge more, or in a consortium, or in a special group, or any of that BS, as I like to say. We are here together. Why? Because we're going to make our lives better by doing what we do best with good lighting on me. This is exactly why. Caw. That was my Crow. By the way, Crow, one of my favorite movies. Rest in peace, Brandon Lee. The Crow. You want to watch a good movie? Best soundtrack? You want something industrial? Big time.
Speaking of 80s or movies.
Stone Temple Pilots?
They were playing the Lost Boys soundtrack.
Cry Little Sister. Love that track.
Earlier outside.
Love that track.
Crazy.
Oh, it's a great track.
Crazy.
But it's a great soundtrack.
They should have played Good Times.
Good Times
That's
even better.
That's a better song.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think Poison's on that as well, aren't they?
Poison?
I'm sorry, I was thinking of Less Than Zero.
No, wrong 80s
And
movie.
Slayer's on it too. That was my comeback.
Nice.
No, they're both on the Less Than Zero soundtrack. No, Cry Little Sister is by far the standout from that movie.
Oh, Good Times is a standout for me.
Okay.
Is that Ernie
We're here to agree to
artist.
disagree.
Michael Hutchins, you remember that one, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's a better song.
As in Michael Hutchins, as in...
In Excess.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Handsome guy. Had kind of long bangs and hair.
We don't
Just saying.
Yeah.
No, if I looked like him, would you think I'd be here talking to him?
No.
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 If I even came close, I mean, I'd still love this
guy.
guy.
In a rock band somewhere.
But I wouldn't be here full time.
Some people just got really excited when you kissed me.
Well, you know. Yeah. Dreams do come true. Brian, sit down. Not you.
Oh, that Brian, yeah.
But seriously, these kind of shows and your small donation of 10 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents here on this telethon, you can keep this happening. We can keep this message alive. Is this a telethon?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is? Okay, good. I ran out of other material. I didn't know where else to go with you, but give us money. But seriously, come here and hear the DJs. Some of them are way overrated, I'll be honest with you. They've built a good following, but others are amazing.
They're freaking
not
mobile
you.
DJs.
And I'm praying that I see him spin. But if you want to hear new gear at this show, the big launch, I got to be honest, I know it's self-centered, but it's the Pioneer DDJ 1000 SRT. You know the 1000 that you saw last year? Remember you saw the whole DDJ 1000? You said, that's amazing, Jay. I want Serato. Guess what? You got Serato now. Now it's everything you ever wanted. Oh. The only people that drop mics are the ones that never paid for them. By the way, quick DJ tips in under a minute. You're doing a wedding and you're worried about the mic drop, the people doesn't sound good. I'll tell you what you do. Take a mic stand, put the mic on it next to the head table. Bring each toaster over to the microphone. Adjust the height if you need to, but tell them they'll be speaking there. And when they say, do I need to leave it in the stand? Yes, you do. That way your hands are free to make motions, to point, do the rave hard, or to read off your phone or iPad. That way they're not going to drop it like a jerk at other weddings, because that's what cheap DJs get. People that ruin your mics under a minute.
Are you done yet?
I think so.
Jesus Christ.
Is there a bar here?
John, you want to follow that?
The throat is, if there's a beer, the throat's, I'm just asking. No, but really, this is an amazing opportunity. I want to thank John Young, his beautiful wife, his family, everybody involved with Disc Jockey. Not everyone in Disc Jockey News. There's a couple there that I'm like, but BSR, if you're not a fan of his, you're in the wrong industry. This is a man that has given everything, and I mean everything. Watch one of his first videos on changing the drive.